Genuinely doesn't give AF *CK. Joe Rogan praises Nate Diaz's savage persona as Shane Gillis nails his impression. Joe Rogan and Nate Diaz have a relationship built on mutual trust and respect. In fact, Rogan is a big fan of both the Diaz brothers. So anytime someone on his podcast mentions either of them, the UFC commentator cannot stop praising them. Rogan brought his comedian friends Shane Gillis, Mark Normand, and Ari Shaffer to the JRE podcast, and as it often happens, they started talking about the UFC and how calm and silent things are before an event. Shaffer then spoke about how he had met the Stockton Slugger a couple of times backstage. The comedian was very surprised at how quiet and kind Diaz was with everyone, which is a stark contrast to how he is on camera and in the octagon. This prompted Rogan to say a few words about the UFC superstar on his YouTube podcast. Nate's a different animal, but that's also why he's such a superstar. Everybody loves him. 'Cause he's the same guy. Shane Gillis then added, "It's also why he's great fighting." And Rogan agreed. Absolutely, genuinely doesn't give a *CK. Diaz doesn't treat anyone differently. He treats people the same and always speaks his mind no matter who is in front of him. And that's why UFC fans love and adore him. In fact, they are waiting for him to make his return to the octagon, something the Stockton native himself has been hinting at. But it's this kind of star power that makes Diaz a once-in-a-generation type of fighter. He's the definition of a brawler. Always up for a fight no matter what the circumstances are. And according to Rogan's friend, he's also given the UFC the greatest fight ever. Rogan's friend says Diaz has the best UFC fight. Diaz has had some iconic moments in the octagon. From his fight against Conor McGregor at UFC 196 in 2016, where he shocked the world, to his brawls against Tim Miller and Donald Cerrone, Diaz truly lives up to his reputation and that of his legendary brother, Nick's. However, Gillis claims there's one fight that stands above all his other fights. As soon as Rogan spoke about how Diaz doesn't give AF *CK while fighting, Gillis responded, "That Leon Edwards is my favorite fight I've ever seen. For 4 straight rounds Leon's doing moves, like trying *T." Rogan immediately knew which one Gillis was talking about, and at this point you have as well. When he cracked him with the left hand, then pointed at him, he noted.